Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Just bear with me, please. Running a bit late. Whoa! I'm just going to play a quick video recording, guys. Okay, with regards to tonight's event. I'm going to be repeating this over the next couple of days, Monday to Friday, 7 o'clock UK time. We've got a live presentation coming up by the master distributor in a few minutes. Just bear with me, guys. You can put a yes in the chat if you can hear me okay. If there's no background or any feedback with this new software I'm using. Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Just bear with me. If you can put a yes in the chat, guys, if you can hear me okay. I'm just going to run the video now, okay? And I'll catch you in a few minutes.
Welcome to Questor, a global masternode and cryptocurrency company. At Questor, you pay in with Bitcoin and get paid in Bitcoin. We specialize in setting up masternodes for you. We're the first to offer this type of service on this grand scale globally. You want to own masternodes. They confirm all the transactions on the blockchain and pay you altcoins automatically. We recommend the right masternode coins to buy and where to buy them. You store your coins securely in a wallet on your computer. The company never touches your coins. You are in full control. You can sell your coins at any time or keep your masternodes running so you accumulate enough coins to start a new masternode. This compounding effect is very powerful. We'll show you strategies for maximizing your profits. The choice is totally up to you. There's never been a smarter way to earn safely and passively. We're also launching our own cryptocurrency called the Questor Coin in fall of 2018. Our Questor Coin will have masternode functionality. 2,000 Questor coins will allow you to set up a masternode. There will only ever be 20 million Questor coins built on our X11 Plus 2 proprietary blockchain developed fully in-house. In fact, anything released by Questor is developed by us. We own everything we create. 600,000 Questor coins are pre-mined, and 19.4 million coins will be paid out to our masternodes over 10 years. Since it takes 2,000 Questor coins to set up a full masternode, and 600,000 coins are pre-mined, we will start with 300 Questor masternodes. The Questor masternode will allow shared participation via smart contracts. This is very useful. Our smart contracts will allow up to 100 wallets to participate in a shared Questor masternode legally and compliantly. The company never touches your Questor coins. You control them in your own secured wallet on your computer. This means you can participate with your Questor masternode with as few as 20 Questor coins, which makes it very accessible for everybody. The Questor masternode framework will pay out 5,315 Questor coins per day for 10 years. Never more, never less. Always 5,315 coins per day. This means that a maximum of 2 new masternodes can be added to the Questor blockchain per day. It also means as our Questor global community grows, we will have a very limited coin supply and a growing demand for a coin. This can potentially push the price of the coin higher. The Questor coin will market launch on the public exchanges at $3 per coin. Then literally the community and market will determine the coin price. We believe that many of our community members will want to buy the Questor coin so that they can set up their own masternodes. The Questor coin and masternode framework will set a new precedent for masternodes globally. We intend to list the Questor coin on over 10 exchanges by the end of 2019, but remember the first exchange will be in 2018. But the fun does not stop there. We are also releasing a sequence of exciting crypto products and services to the marketplace. First, we will launch our altcoin currency trading bot. You can trade unlimited Bitcoin in your own account securely on the crypto exchange. You will keep 100% of your profits. Then, we will launch our Questor cryptocurrency exchange around fall 2019. The exchange will feature over 100 different coins, and it will share the transaction fees with our active community members. We will aim for well over 1 million crypto traders using our exchange, which will create a robust customer base for Questor. In early 2020, we will be the first company to move all of our member accounts onto the Questor blockchain. This completely secures our members for generations. Our blockchain is permanent. As a bonus, we can provide this unique functionality for all member-based organizations and companies in the world. The more companies that adopt our secure member on the blockchain strategy, the stronger the Questor coin will become. Our plan takes this even one step further. We can build new Masternode coins with our Questor blockchain engine, meaning as we showcase our effectiveness and surging popularity of the Questor coin, new high-quality blockchain projects will seek us out and seek our help to build their coin. So, we will build new coins with Masternode functionality on our blockchain. We will add them to our exchange, and our community will support their Masternodes. This process will ultimately support the value of the Questor coin, and we will increase the credibility and viability of all Masternode coins in the marketplace. Questor is effectively creating a profitable, sustainable, and user adoption framework for the best Masternode coins. User adoption is a critical element, even for Questor coin's longevity. This is why, after all these products and services are created, we will focus on developing our thriving Questor marketplace. We will devise many different ways for you to spend your Questor coins, just like Bitcoin, over the coming years. You'll be able to purchase the goods and services you want both online and in the real world with our Questor coin. So in conclusion, with our first to market primary service that sets up Masternodes for you, and the launch of our Questor coin with Masternode functionality, with a 10-year shared Masternode payout framework built in, and our new altcoin trading bot, with the launch of our Questor exchange, and moving our entire company onto our blockchain, then helping other companies launch their own Masternode coins with our Questor blockchain engine, and finally, developing our Questor marketplace so you can spend the Questor coins like money to buy your favorite goods and services. Questor is creating the ultimate profitable crypto strategy for you.
Just bear with me, guys. They've changed the link. They've changed the Zoom link. Just bear with me.
Are actually yours. We can't touch your money. The money is always on your account. That is why he chose this name. So I have to say a disclaimer that in Questor or any other network marketing company, actually, it is not legal to go out and say that you will make a lot of money building a lot of, or just by sponsoring people, or you can make a lot of money very easily. This is a business like anything else. And if you sponsor a person, you don't earn anything. But if that person buys or sells products, then you earn. So again, it's a business like anything else. If you want to earn on it, you have to put in some work. It's not something that just grows by itself. Any other business, you have to put effort into also. The good thing is that if you put effort into something once, you can actually be paid again and again and again. So Questor Solution owns these four following brands: Masternode Clickit, Questor Bot, Questor Coin, and Questor Exchange. And I'm going to go through every one of them individually. Firstly, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the background on why we started this and how this came to life. Because I've been in networking for 18 years. I've known Sven all of those 18 years. He's actually been in networking 32 years. And I've seen companies come and go, which I actually thought was very, very serious because the product was amazing. The compensation plan was amazing. But the people behind the company was maybe not so amazing. because they shut it down and ran away with the money. Other companies have taken away the downlines. There's all sort of things that happened so that we are not in the same company anymore that we was 4 years ago or 8 years ago or 10 years ago. And this is one of the reasons why me and Sven has always kept in contact, talking what was going on in the industry, what's good, what's bad, all of these things. And he has some pretty crazy ideas sometimes. And we do a lot of ping pong. And he came back to me like 10 years ago and said he wanted to create his own company. At that time, I said, no, thank you. I'm not ready to be an owner. I'm not ready to sit at the other side of the table. I like networking. I like talking to people, educating people, teaching people, because that's what networking is all about. I learned from some of the best in the industry. Those were my gurus, you can say, like Don Failure and people like that, where they have the right mindset. And in my opinion, network has nothing to do with money. It has to do with the team behind the company. That means the owner and the developers and stuff like that, and the team in front of the company. That's you and me, the networkers. You need to help and train your people. That is your responsibility as a sponsor. It's not just to bring people into the company, but if you help them, train them, educate them, motivate them, and help them make money, guess what will happen? The money to you will follow. That is the basics of network marketing. Another thing I've always talked to Sven about is the security, that I need to have a company where I can where I can feel secure. I haven't been able to do that in any company because it was up to the owners if he was going to sell the company or not, or if he was going to turn the key and shut it down or not. So we've always been looking for something that we could create, where we could actually call it a safe home for the networkers all around the world. And that came up with the blockchain. Now, we went into cryptocurrency like 5 years ago, and 4 years ago, we actually knew what we were going to do. We were going to build something using the blockchain. And I'm not talking about the cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and stuff like that, but the blockchain behind it. So what is blockchain? It's a lot of computers worldwide that are speaking together. And the basic thing they are doing is they are verifying information. That means if a computer says A and the other computer says B, guess what? That's a fact. You can't tamper with it, you can't alter it, and you can't change it. That is the main issue of the blockchain. That is the main thing that it solves. It is to verify all sort of information. Now, until now, most people have only thought about the blockchain as an engine for cryptocurrencies, so to speak. But it's much more than that. You can buy a house and get that verified on the blockchain, and then it's final, just as getting a stamp on a sales contract. You get verified on the or married on the blockchain. You can get your marriage verified on the blockchain. You can have an election held on the blockchain. You can verify all sort of information. But what the blockchain also do, it verifies the information of a cryptocurrency going from me to you. If I want to send a coin from me to you. Now, that's the great thing about cryptocurrency, is that I can take my wallet and I can take out a bill and say that this is paper cash. Cryptocurrency is just digital cash. It's the only difference. You can buy stuff with it. It's worth, it has a value on it. There's no difference. But my paper money, if I want to send that to you, it has to go through a bank. And they collect a lot of percentages doing that or sending it. And it takes 3 or 4 days. Cryptocurrency I can send to you wherever you are in the world in like 5 seconds. And it costs a fraction of whatever it costs to send money otherwise. So that is what I love about cryptocurrency. So Questa has actually produced these 4 products. And one of the things why we did it was to create something that is safe. And how can we do that in a better way than saying your money is always on your account? Now, during that process, we stumbled upon masternodes. So what is a masternode? As I said before, if you want to send a coin from A to B, you can do that in fractions of a second, right? Or in 5 seconds or whatever. But to be able to do that, there needs to be something that verifies that transaction. And the blockchain sends the coin from A to B. But in the middle, there has to be one of 2 things to verify it. Either a miner or a masternode. That's the only two things that can verify that transaction 100%, because those two things go in and look. Does he have the money to send? Yes, he does. Does the recipient have an address to receive the coins? Yes, he does. Then it goes through and it's verified and it's final. And you can't get it back again if you send it to someone. That is it. So it is just facts. When we found out that a masternode is actually something I can own, I just thought it was something for the nerds and the geeks when they're producing the coin. But it's actually something anybody can set up if they know how to do that. Now that is the big problem, because to set up a masternode, the only thing you have to do is download a cryptocurrency wallet and put some coins on it. That's the easy part. Anybody can do that. Now, the technical setup of a masternode, I think you should ask Sven, the owner of Questar, about that, because he tried to set up a masternode for more than a month. He couldn't do it. It is so difficult. You have to be a programmer and a developer to be able to do that. So a masternode, what is it? You are getting paid to own a masternode because it helps verifying transactions on the blockchain. And to say it very simple, it's just a cryptocurrency wallet. If you want to mine Dash coins or own Dash coins, you download the Dash wallet and put 1,000 Dash coins on the wallet. And then you set it up, the technical setup as the masternode. It's then connected to a cloud server that connects it to the blockchain. Because it's now connected and helped the verification of the process, you're getting paid all coins in Dash every single day. And you can do that in 450 different coins. So you can choose whatever coin you want to mine. But guess what? You don't need the mining equipment anymore. You can throw that away. So instead of using $5,000-$6,000 of buying a mining machine and plugging it in and pay all the power, use the money to buy cryptocurrency. Put them on your own wallet, on your own laptop, and then set it up as a masternode. It's the most secure way you can do that, because the money is always in your possession and in your control at any given time. That's a masternode. Now, what if someone created a system where all the technical stuff were done for you? That's what Questar have done. Right now, you can set up a masternode manually with our programmer, but when those last bonuses that I told you about is paid out, you can do it through something called the Qiskit system. Because this is what we found out when we saw how difficult it is. We knew what was going to be our main product. A masternode setup for the masses. So you, me, my neighbor, my father, my mother, anybody I know can now own a masternode and set it up easily and get passive income every single day, week, or month. So if you can download a wallet, that's just a click of a button. Buy some coins on an exchange and put them on it, and then click a button on a website. Then the technical setup is done for you, and you are now the proud owner of a masternode. To own one masternode, you need to pay the masternode Qiskit system 1, which is the technical setup of €150. Now that is not a monthly fee, that is an all-time fee. That means when you've paid the €150 once, your masternode can run for 6 months, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. It's up to you. Or until the coin has been pre-mined entirely, of course. So it's an all-time setup. You only pay once. You can have 2 masternode setups, of course, then it's €300, or you can have 5, then you get a big discount, and €500. So this is the masternode Qiskit. Questar Trading Bot. I've been trading cryptocurrencies for like 4 years. I love when I'm winning and I hate when I'm losing. And that is why I love the bots. They don't trade with any feelings whatsoever. They trade with signals, parameters, and mathematics only. What I don't like about them is they only trade really well when the coins are going up. That means in the green market. In the red market, they're not that efficient. I can tell you that I was testing our bot in January, February, March, and at the same time, I was testing another bot. And the other bot, let's say I went in and bought 10 different coins, and just for the easy calculation, I put in 1 Bitcoin on each. Then I pushed start trading. The other bot went in and bought for 10 Bitcoins, 1 Bitcoin on each, and then it has to start trading, right? So the coin price has to go up, then it can start selling and buying. But in those 3 months, everything crashed. So what happens if the coin price goes down? The bot is stuck, can't do anything, can't trade, because it will never sell in a loss. So it just has to wait until the market is all the way back up again. Now, in those 3 months, that bot lost 40% of my account, while our bot actually won. That made 13.2% profit in the same period, where the other bot lost 40%. How can that be? Because there's 2 parameters built into this bot. One of them is called the rebuy functionality. Another one is called the selling point. Now, take the same example, 10 coins, 1 Bitcoin on each, push start trading. Then our bot will not buy for 1 Bitcoin. It will buy for 0.3 Bitcoin on each coin. That means you have 70% left as a backup if there comes a red market. So when the coin price then goes down, our bot rebuys with 0.1 Bitcoin. It goes down another 5%, it rebuys again. 10%, it rebuys again. You can do that 7 times. So imagine the other bot where it's used all the money up here, right? It has to wait all the way for the prices to go up again until it can start trading. Our bot bought all the way down and only have to go about halfway up. Then that can start trading. And that's what it did. And then when it's in profit and starts trading, it doesn't sell the coins immediately. As long as the coin price goes up, this is where the other trigger kicks in. It just holds the coin. And then when the coin price drops down with 0.5%, that means when it reaches the top, then it sells. So it will be buying all the way down and it will be selling right after the top. So even in the bloodiest and red market in January, February, and March, the bot made 13.2% profit. Again, all the money is on your exchange, on your account all the time. The company never touches this. It is just the bot that's trading. It can't withdraw the money. It can't do anything with that. And you keep all the earnings, whether you trade for 0.1 Bitcoin or you trade for 100 Bitcoin. That is up to you. What you pay to use the bot is a monthly fee of €100. That's it. All the winnings, all the earnings, you keep 100%. The third thing we did was create the Questa coin as a 100% masternode coin. So why did we do that when there's 450 coins out there? Well, when we decided to create this coin, there was not that many coins out there. But what we found out studying masternodes for 10 months is that a common thing about them is that when you attract something that is new, that's going to be the new big era, you also attract a lot of bad people to the new thing, right? So 4 years ago, it was mining. Everybody was going into mining. 2 years ago, it was ICOs. Everybody was going into ICOs. Now, we found out how to join in on a masternode. And everybody is throwing themselves into masternodes now. That also means that instead of creating a coin and doing an ICO, now a lot of companies or coin producers create an masternode coin. So what happens? This is actually the pattern that happens 90% of the times. This is not, I just invented. This is pure facts. And those you can see on masternodes.online, because that is a third-party website that will give you the statistics and the facts about every single coin there is on the masternode setup. Even Dashcoin, you can see anything about them. Who's behind the coin, what their total supply is, how many there's pre-mined, every single thing you can see about those. And when we started looking into them, we found that every coin had this pattern. Well, not every coin, but 90% of them. Why? Because they put more and more coins on the exchange or out every single day. They mine more and more coins every day. So let's say on block 10, they put out 200,000 coins to the market. Then on block 20, they put out 300,000 coins, then 500,000 coins. And they put out maybe 1.5 billion coins altogether. So in the beginning, when the coin is new, the interest is big, people would buy into it, set up masternodes, and the coin price will go up. Then they start taking their profit. At the same time, the company just puts more and more coins on the market. It crashes. And then it flattens out. This is where it stabilizes. When it has been stabilized, and if there's a good team behind the coin, then it will start going up. This is where you want to go into masternodes. First of all, it will be stable at that point. Second of all, it will probably start going up. Third, look at the price in the end. It's even cheaper than in the start of the coin. So you will save a lot by waiting this period out. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to search for the coins that has already gone through this period. So we will not be listing the coins on the Qiskit system that has not gone through this. But if you want those coins, you can have a setup in whatever coin you want. That's up to you. But the coins that we will list on the Qiskit system will be the secure ones. But at the same time, we wanted to prove that it can be done otherwise. So again, we took the whole concept of Masternode coin and turned it around 100%, or 180% actually, and said, what can we do to create a coin with a very limited supply and a huge demand? How do we do that? So we created a coin that is like Bitcoin. It has a total supply of 20 million coins, not 1.5 billion, but 20 million coins. 3% of those coins are pre-mined, set up as a masternode, and those are what's going to start the whole blockchain. So when we push the button and start the blockchain, those 300 masternodes will get the first payout, and then they can send that payout to the exchange if they want to. That's how we start the coin. Now 3% is 600,000 coins. One masternode takes 2,000 coins to set up. So there will be 300 masternodes when we start. 100 will be owned by the company. 200, that means 2% of the coins, will be owned by you and me, the members, because we can now, in this period, earn those coins for free. So when they are gone, that's it. Then we will start it, and that's the only way you can get coins at that time, is to buy them on the exchange. There has not been sold a single coin. There's not been made an ICO. The only way the company does this is by giving away 400,000 coins that will be set up as masternodes for us, and that will pay us. Now listen, in 10 years, not in 10 years, but for 10 years, every single day for the next 10 years, you will be paid. This is how you create a limited supply and a very big demand, because the supply is paid out over a period of 10 years. Now the remaining 19.4 million coins will be paid out over these 10 years. Same amount of coins every day. And that is 5,315 coins. Because if you take 19.4 million and divide it by 10 years, that's the exact amount you get. So 5,315 coins are paid out every day. Now 1/3 of those coins, they go to the company. They have 100 masternodes, right? So they're getting like 1,750 coins or something like that. So there's 3,500 coins left. Now the coins the company get, they will not sell them. So there's only 3,500 left, right, for the supply. Now I know for a fact that half of the members, they will also not be selling their coins for a very long time. That means the supply is down to about half of that. So maybe 1,500 coins, maybe even only 1,000 coins is going to the markets every day. Now you compare that with the 200,000 some of the others are putting on the market, and you will have a big demand and a very limited supply. So you will be paid for 10 years on those coins that you earn for now. Let's say you earn one masternode. You can earn 2,000 coins. That one masternode will then pay out 5,315 coins divided by those 300 masternodes, right? So that's 17.7 coins per day, equals around 500 coins per month. And you are getting paid for 10 years. Questa Exchange. Next year, in the third quarter, we will launch our own exchange. This is a public exchange like all the others, Binance, Poloniex, Bittrex, and so on. The only difference is there's a 50% payback to the customers that are using our exchange. And let me say one thing. I am registered on 16, 17 different exchanges. I pay 0.2% trading fee on every single one of them. I will also do that on Questa. But on Questa Exchange, I get a kickback of 50%, so I get some money back. I don't do that on one single one of the other exchanges. So where do you think people will be trading cryptocurrencies in the future? On top of that, every member will have a link that they can sign everyone up for free on the Questa Exchange. So there's no limit on how many members the Questa Exchange can have. But every member of the exchange, every customer of the exchange will get a kickback of 50%. And that can add up, I can tell you that, because just this year alone, Binance will earn $1 billion in profit just on those transaction fees or trading fees. $1 billion. That's how much money there actually is in just having an exchange. So how can you start with Questa? How can you get your hands on those masternodes? There's two ways you can join right now. Customer Package 1 or Customer Package 2. Customer Package 1, you pay €200, you get 2 years of free membership. That has a €200 value. But you also get 2 all-time free masternode setups. That means if you want to have a masternode in, let's say, Polish, you download the Polish wallet, buy 1,000 coins and put them on it, and then you use one setup. And then you have set up a Polish masternode. You can do that 2 times. That has a value of €300. And then you get 10 Questa coins for free. If you introduce another member that buys this package, you will, as the introducer, get 100 Questa coins and €50 in fast start bonus. Now you can also sponsor someone on Customer Package 2. They pay €100. They get 1 all-time free masternode setup that has €150 value and 1 year of free membership, €100 value, and then they get 5 Questa coins. If you sponsor someone on that package, you will get 40 Questa coins and you will get €20 fast start bonus. So to the bonus plan. This is the 3x10 force matrix. 100% of the 2 products, the bot and the masternode Clickit, 100% of what goes into them is paid out. That means if someone is using the 5 all-time free masternode setups, then those €500 goes into the bonus plan, all of it. And how can the company do that? Because they will always survive. There's something called breakage in any network marketing company. And that means that if someone is not qualified for a bonus, that bonus is unpaid commission that's paid to the company. That's called breakage. In average, in a network marketing company, that's between 40 and 45%. So the company will survive. But if you're qualified for all bonuses, you're getting 100% paid out. So it's the 3x10 force matrix. 30% goes into the matrix, 30% into the matching bonus, 30% to level matching bonus, and 10% directly into the 2 pools. Now, if we look at the matrix, as it's a 3x10, that means you have 3 people on your level 1, 9 people on your level 2, 27 on your level 3, and so on. You paid a different percentage because in the beginning, on the first 2 levels, you have the least amount of people, of course. So you paid the least amount of percentage there. So where you paid the biggest percentage? A lot of people will say a level 10. That's the potential where you can have the biggest, but probably isn't. Again, this is again based on statistics, and all statistics says that the average network will have the biggest team on level 6 and level 7. And I can actually vouch for that. I still have the biggest team on those 2 levels. So on a full matrix, let's calculate what you can actually make. What's the potential here? This is based on the lowest package that we have. That means the bot, the lowest product we have. If everybody is buying the bot, that's €100. Then you on a full matrix would be paid €156,000. Now I know we will not have a full matrix, but let's say we have 10% of that, or just 1% of that. That would make a difference to most people, I think. €1,500 extra every single month. This is the potential on the matrix, but then look at the potential on the pools with the same amount of members paying the same amount of euro for the products. If you can make €156,000 on the matrix, then at these numbers, €885,000 will be in those 2 pools. I'm going to get back to that a little bit later. First, I want to tell you about the matching bonus, because that is based on the income in the matrix. Now, first of all, if you sponsor 3 people, you're qualified for matrix earnings, not only in level 1 and 2, but in all 10 levels by sponsoring 3 people. When you sponsor 3 people, you're also qualified on earning matching bonus on your level 1. Now, that is not the 3 people in the matrix. That is your personal level 1. That means every single person you sponsor is your level 1 in the matching bonus. So if you sponsor 25 people, they will all be your level 1. If they sponsor 2 people each, then you will have 50 people on your level 2, and so on. So as you can see, there can be a lot of people in those 5 levels as they come from your sponsor line. Now you can get paid 20% on all of them, on all 5 levels.
Just 2 seconds, guys. I have to reboot the software here. Just bear with me. I think my Zoom account has been hacked. Just 2 seconds. Hopefully we haven't missed that much. Just 2 seconds of coming back in. Just things don't go to plan sometimes. Just bear with me. Hopefully they should do it. Yeah, just bear with just a few seconds, guys. We'll be back in.
360 different people, what they are earning. And if they're earning €100 each, you are earning €7,200. €7,200 based on them making €100 each. Let's say you only qualified for level 3. So you will be earning on 3, 9, 27. Do you think you would do almost whatever it takes to sponsor 3 people more so you can earn on the next 81 people too? Or sponsor 6 so you can earn on the next 81 plus 243? I think so. This is again built to help the people that take action immediately, and it is built to help you maintain your focus and build your business as big as you can. World Bonus Pool and Founder Bonus Pool. Those 2 pools. To be qualified for the World Bonus Pool, you need to sponsor 20 personals with no time limit. You have all the time you need for that. That means people that join in a year or 10 years from now, they will also be able to achieve the World Bonus Pool. Sponsor 20 people and help 6 of them sponsor each 3. Then you're qualified for the World Bonus Pool. And of course, the pool will be bigger and bigger every month, but so will the number of members who have achieved it. But look at the Founder Bonus Pool. That can only be achieved until October 31st. then it's closed. So whoever has made it on that date will have a part of the founder bonus pool, whether it is 20 people or 100 people, because the maximum who can achieve it is 100. So whatever comes first, the date or the numbers. Now, I would love for 100 people to qualify for this pool. But if I have to be honest, I think maybe 40 or 50 will achieve it. And then those 40 or 50 people, they have to share this pool forever, no matter how big it gets. And you remember the number from before, 885,000 euro? That's divided into those two pools, so 440,000 euro in each. In the first pool, there might be 1,000 people who have to share those. In the last pool, there can be a maximum of 100 people having to share that amount. And it doesn't matter how big that amount gets. So I've heard a lot of people say, the founder bonus pool, that's what I'm aiming for. That's the big one. I can live on that pool alone. And they are correct about that. It is big. Transaction fee sharing. This is just another add-on bonus created by the company. Every single time some of us uses or transfers or buys a product with the Questa coin, we use the wallet and send a coin to someone else, and we pay a 0.2% transaction fee. And all of those fees are paid back to the members, to the networkers. No matter if they are used by someone else, that can be a customer on the exchange, for instance, that are using the Questa coin. They are still paying 0.2% in transaction fee. And the members of the Questa network will be sharing all of those transaction fees. And that can add up. As you can see on Binance, they have a 0.2% transaction fee also. And they earn $1 billion this year in profit alone on that. We will also have a ranking that goes from Gladiator to Royal General, and that is based on team building. So if not on the first one, but otherwise from that, when you sponsor 3 people, you become a Gladiator. If you help those 3 people do the same, that means if you help your people reach the next rank that they can get, then you will reach the next one too. So help 3 people become a Gladiator and you become a prefect. And you can go do that all the way up to Royal General. That's actually a full matrix. Now the ranking, the bonuses, they is to be announced at launch. What will be when this period of extra bonuses is done? I can't tell you how long it will be because it depends on how fast people are working. It might take 7 days or it might take 14 days. And then we will shift over to the new bonus, the bonuses that I just explained to you. Until then, this is the bonus that we have. So this is the bonus we have right now until those free coins are gone. As you remember, I told you that there was a fast start bonus when you introduce either product package 1 or product package 2, right? When people buy that package, you paid a fast start bonus. Now that has been extended to also include level 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So when you sponsor someone who buy that product package, you get 50 euro and 100 Questa coins, but you also get 10 euro in level 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is not in the matrix. This is in your personal sponsor line. So this is really important, and this can really add up. To make a little calculation, let's say you sponsor 10 people. Then you get 50 euro per person. That's 500 euro. But you also get 100 Questa coins. That's 1,000 Questa coins. Those 10 people, sponsor each 5. That means you will have 50 people on your level 2. So you get 10 euro per person. That's 500 euro. And you get 5 coins per person. That's 250 Questa coins. If those 50 people then sponsor in average 3, then you'll have 150 people on your level 3. That will pay you 10 euro per person, so 1,500 euro. 5 coins per person, so 750 Questa coins. Now I could go on with level 4, 5, and 6, but I won't do that. I'll stop here. But just think about this. You would have earned 2,500 euro. And you would have earned 2,000 Questa coins. Now that is actually a full master node. That means by doing the job now, you can actually earn yourself a full master node. And the starting price on that coin will be $3. Now, whether that coin goes down or up when we launch it, that's up to you to decide. But the supply on that coin is very limited. Maybe 1,000 or 1,500 coins that can maximum go to the exchange every day. So you cannot even set up one masternode every day. And there will be more and more new members that want to buy in on them. So what do you think the coin price will be? Let's just calculate it stays on 3. If you get 500 coins every single month, that would be like getting dollars every single month. And you're getting paid those coins for 10 years. So is it worth going for these bonuses right now? Ask the members that have introduced you and they will say it. So thank you for listening. I'm going to stop the screen sharing, and if you have any questions, which I do hope you have, you can ask now. Unmute yourself or write it in chat. Oh, there's a lot of questions here, I see. If you put a masternode up on a coin and you think after a while, I want to take it off and put up another coin. Yes, of course you can take it down and set up another one, but then you need a new masternode setup. I think that is what your question is about. You can't use the same masternode setup to take down one coin and set up another. Charles already answered that. Okay. The Questia coin that you have. Yes, the free Questia coins that we're earning right now is set up as masternode. Those are the 300 masternodes that will be running. They need to keep those masternodes running to mine the coins from the blockchain and to pay out to you. All of those 300 masternodes will be paid for 10 years. Now, if you want to go out to the exchange and buy coins at $3, $2, $4, $10, whatever the price is, you can do that and you can set up new masternodes as well. Another thing that's really important is the 450 other coins out there you can choose from and set up masternodes in. You will need to buy a full masternode in those. That means Polish coin, you need to buy 1,000 coins. That means you need to own all of those 1,000 coins. You cannot share a masternode in any of the other coins. You can actually do that in the Questia coin because Questia solutions, well, we are here to provide the solutions. And one of the solutions is that we have created a wallet that can pay 100 different people. So you can participate with 1% of a masternode, or you can own 17% of a masternode. Because every single masternode can pay out to 100 different receiving addresses. So in Questia, you can own 10% of a masternode, half a masternode, or a full masternode. That's up to you. That again will put a pressure on the coin, I think, because if you can participate in a masternode with owning 20 coins and you don't need to have all 2,000, well, okay, just to get back to that question, so I know that you 100% understand this. The 300 masternodes that is set up in the beginning, they will be hosted by the company, paid by the company for 10 years, and they will pay out to you for 10 years. There's nothing that can stop that, and there's nothing that can change that. It's coded into the blockchain. And yes, Charles, after 10 years, the coins will be released to you. Masternodes for Dash coins. All of those information you can see on masternodes.online. I can't remember 450 different coins in my head. I think that Dash coin is about 7-8% a year in return. If you look at something like the coin that we are recommending right now, Polish coin, it's about 14.4% a month. Tyre, you will need to go back to your sponsor with that. All right, in the Facebook groups. These presentations are for new members. These are not for trainings or for support. But go back to the members who invited you. Sebastian, there is a recording, not of this exact presentation, but we have recordings on in our Facebook groups, both for trainings that are being done by Charles, who answered a lot of questions in here, and his team, his leaders. And then we also have, just a minute, I'm going to put in a YouTube channel here, because there's also explanations about what is a Masternode. There is explanations about the fast start bonuses, and there is a full presentation like this one, including questions and answers. So you can use that and you can send that out to people. Thank you. You're fast, Charles. You're putting things in while I'm searching for them. Where do you set up the masternodes you gave to us? The masternodes you're getting is not a masternode. You're getting a masternode setup. You're getting 2 free masternode setups, and you will be able to set them up if you go into the Masternode Facebook group. Then Frank will guide you through how to do that. No problem. Anything else? Someone else who wants to say something?
Yeah. Hi, Cal.
Hi.
Yeah, just a question come through on my Facebook message. I got a lady who's already signed up under me, but she wants to bring 3 other family members in.
Yeah.
Who live at the same address, but those other 3 family members haven't got computers. So I'm assuming you can only download 1 wallet to 1 computer. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct. But you can have 4 different receiving addresses in that wallet.
So what I was thinking was, with the other 3 family members, they can still join on a €100 or €200 package.
Yes.
Could they use their Masternode setup allowance and then link up with the original person on that same wallet? They could do that, couldn't they?
Yes, they can do that. I have. If you download the Polish wallet, you can set up 10 masternodes in that wallet. So you can have 10 different masternodes running in the Polish wallet. So they can, you can do that, or 20 or 30 or it doesn't matter. As long as the wallet is set up, you can have all the coins on that wallet that you want, and that means you can also have all the masternodes that you want.
So there's no. Is there a maximum amount of masternodes for Polis? I'm assuming there is, probably a few thousand, is it? Probably.
I don't know what the maximum is, but if you have 10,000 coins, you can set up 10 masternodes on the same Polish wallet. That's not a problem. So they can join as long as they have a different username, a different name, different KYC, different email, all of that, and then they can all use the same Polish wallet to set up like 5 different masternodes. That's not a problem.
Okay, that's brilliant. And back to the Questa masternode, I'm assuming because there's 20 million Questa coins, I'm assuming divide that by 2,000 and you're allowed, is it going to be 10,000 masternodes within Questa, is that right?
No, there's no limit on what there can be, but if you take 20 million and divide it by 1,000, that is the maximum amount of masternodes that can be.
By 2,000, you mean 20 million by 2,000?
Yes.
That's 10,000 then?
Yeah.
So
then there can be 10,000, yeah. Because you cannot have more masternodes than there's coins for, and you will never ever reach that level anyway, because there will be coins out floating on the exchange, on the wallets, on the product side, because we will introduce a lot of other products like CBD oil and all of other things that you can go out and buy into. So you will never be able to set up all of those masternodes.
But you mentioned it earlier. If you've got at least 1 masternode, that potentially could pay you. If you've got 2,000 Questa coins and you convert that into 1 masternode, you can potentially pay how many coins a day? Did you say, or a month?
Well, the first day it will pay out exactly 17.7 coins, because that's very easy to calculate. You say take the coins, 5,315 coins, and you divide them by 300 masternodes. I just put it in the chat also. So if you do that, you will get 17.7 coins. Now let's say that let's just say it can't be done, but let's say in a week then, not one day. Let's say in a week they set up 10 new masternodes, okay? Then it's 5,315 coins. divided by 310 masternodes. So every time a new masternode is set up, all the other masternodes, it's getting paid a little less coins per day. That will also do what to the price, you think?
Push the price up.
Exactly. Because again, the fewer coins that are paid out, the higher demand on the coin. And that is exactly the opposite as all of the other masternodes are doing.
So that's the unique thing about this setup,
yes,
then, compared to what
it is exactly the same amount of coins paid out from the blockchain every single day for the next 10 years. And that is unique.
Yeah, who decided on the programming of that 10-year setup? Is that something you thought about, or is it just...
We decided that we could have chosen 8 years also, but 10 years is a good time frame, I think. That also means we will have 10 years to create the whole ecosystem behind the coin, because there is also a life on the coin after the 10 years. Remember that. So we will have 10 years. We will not use 10 years for that, but there is a 10-year period for us to actually build up the whole ecosystem around the coin.
Okay,
the first 10 years, we don't need it because the usability on the coin will be the masternode setups. But also, when we come, I haven't said that yet, but when we come to 2020, the company will put all the setup on the blockchain. They're already coding the blockchain for that now. That means the company, the Questor Solutions, the Clickit system, your position in the network, your bonuses, everything will be put on and verified by the blockchain. So in 2020, there's no owners that can turn the key and run away with anyone's money. Not that they can anyway, because the money's on your account. So they can't touch it. But in 2020, Sven can get mad at me or on you, Adrian, as he wants to. He can't kick us out of the company in 2020 because it's coded into the blockchain that we own that position. And that is what I have been looking for the last 18 years. Security for me, that my position and my payment for the work that I'm doing now will also be here in the future, right? And that will be implemented in 2020. And this is also the reason why I know a lot of members, they won't sell the coins before we go to 2020. Because what do you think will happen when we do that and put the whole company on the blockchain? It will create a lot of interest from around the world. And I think that will be reflected on the coin price. And so does a lot of other members.
Okay, brilliant. So that we got a unique sort of business module product then compared to everybody else then. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, we do.
Okay, that's brilliant. Thanks a lot.
No problem. I tried to join the Questor Masternode service. I will check that, Harry, but again, this is not something that you need to put in here because this is for the new people. But please go into the Facebook and check it again. And I haven't seen anyone that is pending in there. Go back to the person who invited you in that.
You'll have to request that information from the paid members group, not the Masternode service group, Kel.
Yes, of course. Okay, anything else? Perfect. Then I will say thank you for today. I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Same time, same place, and same link. So see you. Bye.
Cheers, God. Okay, guys, just bear with me. I am still live, I think, on Facebook. Let me come on to camera. Okay, I'm back. Let me just close down my Zoom. So if you've got any questions, guys, on Facebook, the Zoom call has been shut down. I am still live on Facebook. If you can still see me and hear me, just let me know in the chat. Put a yes in the chat. I'll just carry on just for a few more minutes. If anyone got any more questions on Facebook, put it in the chat. But yeah, thanks Kitty for asking that question earlier about regards to your family members. That was quite useful. It's a good point actually. Some people have only got one computer within the household, and but saying that 3 or 4 people, you know, mother, father, brother, sister, you know, son and daughter, they can also set up accounts, but you don't necessarily need separate wallets on separate computers. You can just use the one computer, and then if you want to, you can obviously set up all the masternodes for all the family members on one computer. So that's pretty good. I like the sound of that. So basically, guys, just keeping this very simple. Let me share my screen again and show you what's going on here. I'm going to show you what a wallet is basically, okay? The Polis coin was mentioned in that presentation, okay? The Polis coin. So let me show you what that looks like, what a Polis coin wallet looks like. So I've got the Polis coin app, okay, on my Apple Mac desktop here, as you can see my screen, okay? Just make sure you can still see my screen. Thanks, Stephanie. Yes, volume not so good on mobile. Steve Roger Phillips. Oh, okay, Steve. I'm not sure what the volume's like on people's desktops, but anyway, I've got the microphone as close to me as I can. Perhaps I need to set my settings there. But anyway, just let me know if the volume's okay on your computer at home if you're on this call from home. Right, I'm clicking on the Polis Co app here. Okay, did this last night. It's a bit repeat, but new people are on the call. So all I'm doing is I downloaded this app, okay, from the Polis Pay website. I'll show you how to do that. So this is the next step after you've paid the €100 or €200 to get going, okay? There's 2 entry levels into this business, into this product, either €100 or €200, okay? That's if you're not going to build a team, they are one-time payments, okay? There's nothing to pay, there's no monthly, okay? So there you go. This and after you've paid the €100 or €200, you download. Let's see what's going on here. A few little issues here. So you download the wallet, okay? There's my wallet here, okay, on my computer, okay? You don't have to leave this wallet switched on 24/7. You can just log into this every couple of days. As you can see, mine is syncing now, okay? Because I haven't logged in today. It's syncing. That could take 5 or 10 minutes to reset and resync. But what will happen is you will see all your transactions. I've only set this wallet up a few days ago, so I'm due a payment now any day. Apparently, you get paid after about 4 or 5 days of initially setting this up, okay? So then, as you can see, I set this up with 1,000 coins there, okay? Actually, 1,001. Just went over a little bit. You need 1,000 coins. You need 1,000 Polis coins to activate this masternode. And 1,000 Polis coins did cost me about $1,000. It's about $1 a coin right now. There are other cheaper masternodes out there where you can get 1,000 coins for around $300, $400, okay? If you haven't got $1,000 to start right now and setting up and buying some coins, you can just buy 100 coins for now or 200 coins for now and just build up to that 1,000 over a period of time. But I recommend you at least buy a couple of 100 Polis coins, because obviously we're going to be building this as a team, and the price has to go up to a certain degree. As the masses start to come in and start promoting and working with this coin, the price has to go up, you know. So I'm not sure what the price of Polis coin is right now, but if you want to find the price of any coin, the best site to go on to is coinmarketcap.com, okay? So make a note of these sites, okay? Coinmarketcap.com. There's your top 10 cryptocurrency altcoins. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ethereum, EOS, all the way up to number 10 there. This goes into the thousands, guys, okay? Thousands and thousands of these coins. If you put in there Polis, there you go, P-O-L-I-S, you can bring that up pretty quickly. And there you go. Polis coin is sitting at around 96 cents right now. So you got all the stats here. Obviously the charts as well. Okay, so what I tend to use on my phone, on my mobile, is an app called Blockfolio. Let me just show you my app. Let me just come back on camera. How do I do this? Just bear with me. Just bear with me, guys. There you go, back on camera. There you go, Blockfolio. Okay, download that. See if I can get a better picture there. Hold on. Hold on there, guys. There you go, Blockfolio. See it, B-L-O-C-K, Blockfolio, F-O-L-I-O. Download that app on your computer, on your iPhone rather, or Android, and that will, you know, I can basically, I got all the coins in alphabetical order on here, okay? So I can go straight, scroll down to the Polis or any other coin, and let me just scroll down, and I got the price straight away, okay? There you go. Polis is 97, as you can see, 97 cents, okay? Lighting's not very good, there you go. So I use that, okay, Blockfolio, while I'm walking around, and I got all my coins on here, and I can see how everyone is performing. Let's go back onto screen share. So basically, what you would do is, so this is my wallet, okay? So what you would do, you would basically buy the coins first, okay? You need to buy the Polis coins first. And for that, you would need to go to an exchange. I actually use an exchange called Cryptopia, okay? Drop me a private message and I'll send you the link for Cryptopia. You'll get some free coins when you bring people into the business, and you just get some extra commissions. So I've been using Cryptopia. I've also been using Crypto Bridge, okay? Crypto Bridge. So you can use any of these two exchanges to buy the coins, okay? You set up an account, go into these accounts and buy 1,000 Polis coins, basically. If you can't afford 1,000 right now, just buy 5, 10, 20, 50. Just add to it over time until you get up to 1,000. Okay, you're better off buying some rather than nothing, because the price is looking to move up at some point very, very soon as the masses come in. So as soon as you buy the coin, obviously you need Bitcoin first to buy these coins. That's another sort of obstacle you have to get over, okay? You need to buy Bitcoin first. So again, if you're at the stage where you're completely brand new to this and you haven't even got any Bitcoin yet, then drop me a private message. You can send me the cash to my bank account and I can actually send you the Bitcoin. That's a very quick way of doing it. Or I can show you how to set up an account where you can actually buy the Bitcoin yourself. So, Stefan, okay? He's asking, if you don't have all the 2,000 Questa coins, you still get paid for the number of Questa coins you possess. 2,000 Questa coins, Stefan. Once you reach 2,000 Questa coins, you can then activate your own masternode through the company. Okay, they will do all that for you. If you haven't got 2,000 Questa coins, you've only got, say, 200 Questa coins. Then basically you hold those 200 Questa coins, or 100 or 50, at the price of what they're worth on the exchange. So when it goes live on the exchange, Questa coins, if you can buy 100 Questa coins, they're going to be around about $3 each when they come on the exchange. Okay, so but you can't have both. You can't have 200 Questa coins and set up a full masternode. But basically, sorry, Stefan, I think I got you at the end of the stick. I think I've answered that wrong. you'll get a share of them of a masternode. Okay, so say you only got 20 or 30 or 50 or 100 Questa coins, you would get a share compared as a percentage of the 2,000. Okay, so if you only had 20 Questa coins, 1% of 2,000 obviously is 1% of 2,000 is 20. Okay, so you would get a 1% share of one masternode. So it doesn't matter how many Questa coins you've got, you're still going to get a share of the masternode, so which is a good thing. Okay, just bear with me, guys. Can you just let me know, guys, if the volume is okay? I got a guy called Ethan here. I think, how you doing, mate? I can't hear what you're saying, sir. So can you let me know if the sound is okay, or is it just this one guy that can't hear me? Just for future reference, so when I do my calls, tomorrow, I can sort out any problems that I may be having on the sound here. So basically, guys, you go to one of these exchanges, okay, Cryptopia, CryptoBridge, and buy some Polis coins. Once you've got those coins, then you would send them from this exchange to your wallet, okay? This is my online computer wallet. This is a much safer way of holding your coins. You don't really want to be holding large amounts of coins on an exchange like Cryptopia, just in case it gets hacked for whatever reason. But you're better off holding the coins and being in control of the coins yourself, okay? So it's always best to hold your coins yourself on a wallet like this. And it's very important as well, guys, is to always back up this wallet as well, okay? There's certain files, there's one particular file, it's called a .dat file, or a wallet.dat, that you need to back up onto a separate USB connection if you can, just in case your computer crashes or your computer gets stolen for whatever reason. You need to back that up, okay, on a regular basis, and keep that USB device on a backup somewhere in a different household. I would say keep it separate from where you live from a security point of view, okay? Okay, cheers, Steve. The sound is okay. Brilliant. Okay, Stefan. Cheers, mate. So that's the wallet there, okay? As you can see, I got my 1,000 coins on there, sitting there now, pretty safe. I don't need to leave this on, but I know it's active because it says there enabled, okay? Status is enabled. So this is working for me in the background. Like I said, I've only been in this a few days. I was a bit late setting up my wallet because I was too busy actually building a team and networking rather than actually staking my coins. But that's me personally, because obviously I got a lot of people to deal with. But I am up and running now, and I'm in the process of setting up 2 more coins as we speak, 2 more masternodes as we speak, okay? So that is basically it, guys. Once you've set up your wallet, that is it. You just leave this switch sort of on as enabled, but you can actually log out, quit the Polis wallet. I just log into this every 4 or 5 days and then check on my transactions, okay? But like I said, I've only been in a few days. So once I get my first payment here, you'll be the first to see that, guys, okay? And then that is passive, coming in as coins every few days. And I'll be getting paid, guys, in Polis coins itself, okay? So I'm getting paid passively daily, every couple of days rather, in Polis coins. But if I want to change those Polis coins back to Bitcoin, which I can do, I can then sell the coin. I can then move the coins from this wallet here back into my exchange, okay, CryptoBridge or Cryptopia, and then sell the coins on the exchange and exchange them back into Bitcoin. And then if I want to keep the Bitcoin or even exchange the Bitcoin back into dollars, pounds, or euros, I can do that as well, okay? But my plan is to keep these coins, keep them compounding, keep them staking over the next 6, 9, 12 months and build my portfolio that way, okay? Let me get the link here to show you how you actually sign up. Make sure you're in my Facebook chat, okay? Very important. Just bear with me. The computer's starting to slow down because I got so many tabs open and running this software as well, going live. Let me put this link into the chat here, okay? make sure you come into my private Facebook chat, okay? So basically, this is the link to sign up, okay? Which is, again, it's in the chat, it's in the comment section here. Let me close some of these tabs down. So basically, request my sign up link either on a private message on Facebook or just send me a text message and I'll send you this link. When you click on this link, which I'm going to send you, that's if you're completely brand new to this and only want to get going. It's €100 or a €200 one-time involvement startup, okay? This is the link. This will take you to this page here. Choose package 1 or package 2, 100 or €200. If you're not short on cash, I will certainly go for the higher one. It's going to give you more. You're going to get 10 free Questa coins included within this €200 and 2 all-time free masternodes. Okay, click on the box, click on I want to get these coins. That will take you to a payment page. But it's going to ask you for payment in Bitcoin. So there you go. Create a username and an email and a password. Click on register. And that will take you, as I just said, to the payment screen. If you haven't got any Bitcoin, you're going to have to call me and send me, I'm just doing this as a service to help you out. If you haven't got any Bitcoin, send me the pounds or dollars, and I will send you the Bitcoin and set the account up for you, okay? So it's worth taking action, I'd say, pretty soon, before the masses come in. This is still fairly new. And you will get placed at the next best spot within the matrix. And you'll probably thank me later for that in about 6-9 months' time as the masses start to come on and wake up to what we got here. Let me just check there's any messages in the chat. Stefan's asking, where can I get a wallet? Is Exodus good? Yeah, Exodus is a very good wallet for storing Bitcoin and most of the other altcoins. That's for just storage, for storing your coins safely, okay? So, yeah, everyone should have a wallet on Exodus. That's if you want to store any altcoins, basically, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. Most of the coins you can store on Exodus. It's an offline wallet. Don't forget my YouTube channel, guys, okay? And go through some of the videos I got on there with regards to Questa. There's a few recordings on there. This is a good one you can watch. I played this at the start. It's about a 6 or 7 minute video which talks about, it's a good promotional video. This is a great video to send people just to get them interested in the product itself, okay? So let's put there, great promotional video, okay? You can sign up and follow me on YouTube at the same time, okay? But just as a little tip, guys, I do this full time, okay? I use Facebook mainly for the bulk of my business. Most people are on Facebook. I do use LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube, and Instagram as well. As you can see, I'm maxed out on 5,000 friends. I've got around 19, nearly 20,000 followers. I've been doing this for a few years now. I actually started to get active on the internet around 2008 when I moved to Spain and started living up there for 2 years. So, but it's only in the last since 2012, the last 4 years, I've started to take my sort of profile to the next level. But I only use Facebook for mainly business and a bit of social, just to show people who I am, that I'm a real person. It's always a good idea to try and keep active on Facebook. That's if you want to take this serious as a business, and keep posting every single day, at least one post a day, if not even 2 or 3 sometimes. If you can do a live video as well, that's a massive bonus. And you will definitely build up your profile and get people to sort of know, like, and trust you. That's what it's all about. It doesn't happen overnight. It can take years to happen, but certainly if you start to do live videos or presentations, people will follow you more, and Facebook prefer actually live videos compared to sort of static posts. So that's what I do. As you can see, everyone knows I'm in the Bitcoin cryptocurrency space. I was in the property space a few years back, but I'm still involved in property. But I've made more money from cryptocurrency in the last 2 years than I have from the last sort of 20 years of involvement in property since leaving school. So I'm more excited about cryptocurrency now than I am about property. Okay, so but I like to diversify. I'm also involved in gold and silver product investments as well. So I'm keeping my options open. But I really think that crypto, Bitcoin is the way forward. And don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put your life savings in. That's for sure. The rule of thumb is between 5 and 10% of what you've got in the bank is a safe bet. I say if you've got $10,000 worth of life savings in your bank account, you're not going to put that into cryptocurrency or anything really, but work along 5 or 10% of that, and then perhaps get some advice from a financial advisor about other products and services you may want to spread your risk in. So, but I've never made any serious money by taking advice from any financial advisor. Excuse the expression, and no disrespect to them, they do a great job. But I've done everything myself over the last 10, 20 years. I'm a one-man band, and I've advised myself basically on where to make money. So but anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a night. It's Monday night, and don't forget these hangouts are 7 o'clock p.m. That's 2 o'clock Eastern time. 7 o'clock UK time every day, Monday to Friday. Sometimes we get the odd training as well at 9 p.m. UK time, and also at 2 a.m. in the morning as well. Sometimes I'm awake that late, and I hop onto those calls as well. They are being held by other members within our group. So it's just plug into the system. If you become an expert on the product, and a professional about it, you will get people flocking to you as the go-to person, and that's in any business or product, But try and stick to one, become an expert in one. If you're doing other things, don't try and confuse people. If you're doing health and wellness, or you're a motivational speaker, or you're involved in property or Forex trading, don't try and be, even though you may be a jack of all trades and you can do all those things, try and keep it to one for now, and build a presence or profile in one product if you can. And as you can see, I've chosen the Bitcoin crypto space. Okay, so and it's certainly worked for me, guys. It's put millions of dollars in my bank account over certainly the last 2 years. 2017 was a massive year for me. Obviously, the Bitcoin price has taken a bit of a downward trend the last 8 months. But once we get this year out of the way, I think next year, 2019, is going to be another big year, and we're going to start to see an upward trend. Okay, so a lot of people get a bit downhearted when they see the price sort of heading down, but the strong people, the positive ones, will hang on in there, and ride this downward trend, and I can guarantee they will be rewarded at some point later. Okay, guys, keep in touch. Facebook Messenger is the best way to keep in touch with me, or just drop me a phone call. I'm literally on the phone, 10 o'clock every morning up until 5, 6 o'clock most nights, on 2 and 3 way calls, helping people in my team. So let me come back on video here. There we go. So yeah, I do this 24/7. I'm 100% work from home. So give me a ring anytime. Don't forget my website, bitcoinmillionaire.co.uk. That is work in progress, but there's a little landing page there where you can put your name and email in and get access to my email updates as well. Okay, bitcoinmillionaire.co.uk. Okay, thanks everyone. I'll see you all again tomorrow at the same time. We're going to be repeating this, repeat. So every night, Monday to Friday at 7 o'clock. I am going to have tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock. That'll be the normal call with Kel, the master distributor, as we just did. But 9 o'clock tomorrow night, I'll be hosting my own call as well, which I'm going to be recording and using for future marketing. So tomorrow night, Tuesday, 9 o'clock UK time. What's that? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 o'clock Eastern time. I will be doing a one-off call with Kel, the online distributor, and a few other key guys So it may be well worth attending that tomorrow night as well. It will be recorded at 9 o'clock UK time, Tuesday tomorrow, okay? Thanks everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one, okay? All the best.